my little jellyfish. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are familiar with me. My name is Miss Mama Work and I make a lot of watercolor paintings, sometimes digital art about nature and the magical source of nature, how magical nature can be. Usually with Art Nouveau based styles, but today I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to do something a little bit different because it is almost December when I am live here for you. Here it is the 30th of November, and that means Sinterklaas is in the Netherlands. If you don't know Sinterklaas, Sinterklaas is a saint based in Catholic faith, but Sinterklaas is very special for the Netherlands because we made it a national holiday. And Sinterklaas is basically how Santa Claus came to be in America, because Sinterklaas is a big man with a red hat, red clothes and white, and a big beard, and he gives a lot of presents to children, especially children, and he has helpers, but we will talk about that later. And here in the Netherlands we believe, especially children believe, that Sinterklaas has a horse who can walk onto the roofs of the Dutch houses, and together with his helpers he brings little presents to children via the chimney. So that's already like one thing that Santa Claus and Sinterklaas have in common. He arrives per steamboat to the Netherlands like on the second Saturday of November, and he stays in the Netherlands until the 5th of December when we celebrate the holiday of Sinterklaas, and on the 6th of December he is gone. And meanwhile, between like the second Saturday of November and 5th of December, children can put their shoe next to the hearth, or now more wherever parents think their shoe can stay, and they make drawings. They give things like carrots and hay for the horse, which nowadays is called Oh So Snel. The horse is getting different names, by the way, so I'm rambling, but this horse, when I grew up, was called Amerigo, but that horse died because the new horse did not look as much as the old horse. They were like, well, the old horse has gone, has retired, so Sinterklaas now has a new horse called Oh So Snel. So nowadays the horse is called Oh So Snel. Very weird, but yeah, so he has a horse, and so these horses are magically infused. They can walk on rooftops, and together with his helpers, Sinterklaas brings presents to children. So I drew this in my spare time. I actually wanted to do this live, but things got in the way, and I will talk about that later. But yeah, so I drew this. He has this little halo, which makes him a saint, because Saint Nicholas is a saint in Catholic faith. He's a real saint, not just like a holiday. He is a Catholic saint. So he is a Catholic. He's a saint here. I drew him with this horse, which I really like. There was a great reference picture where I could steal this from. I got another reference picture of a very great artist, Rien Poortvliet. It's a Dutch artist who drew Sinterklaas on the roof, so I based this rooftop scenario from that one. And I put a lot of Pieten, as they are called, here. Pieten are a very sensitive subject. Do not ask about Pieten. What I do want to say is they are called Piet. But some time ago, a couple of years, not that long ago, but some time ago, Piet was called Black Piet for a very specific reason, and I grew up with that. I grew up with the fact that he was called Black Piet. Never thought anything about it. Just thought it was such a great character. I love them. Basically all the stories that are told, because Sinterklaas is very popular, and all the movies that come out about Sinterklaas are actually about Piet. Sinterklaas is this holier than anyone person who has his helpers, and the helpers need to help him get all the presents to the Netherlands, etc., get them to the right children. So most stories are about a Piet that ruined something, then did something stupid and has to fix it. Which in my mind created this dynamic of like, these Piets are way more interesting and way funnier than Sinterklaas can ever be. So when the discussion broke out about the fact that calling Black Piet because of his skin, and that's what it's about. At first I didn't see the problem, because I was raised, and I specifically say that I was raised with the notion that Black Piet is not the same as someone with a dark skin color. They are absolutely not the same. They cannot be the same, because Black Piet is the helper of Sinterklaas. He only is in the country for a limited amount of time. He wears a very silly hat. He wears very silly clothes. So if you see anyone with a dark skin color wearing normal clothes, that's not Black Piet. That was how I was raised. Unfortunately, that's not how other people were raised. And very unfortunately, that's how it became very apparent, especially now there are more people with skin color in the Netherlands, how racist this was. I never associated with it, but I mean, I don't have any dark skin color. I am as white as can be, so I thought it was very unfortunate. I have to say, because it's a national holiday, it's actually when Sinterklaas arrives, it's a national thing. It has almost the same amount of festivities as King's Day, and that's a big holiday here in the Netherlands. It's almost the same. And to think that they had to change a lot of things to make it less racist, I think they did a very good job. Another thing that I want to say is I was raised with the idea that Black Piet was called Black Piet because his skin was not exactly dark, but he was going through all those chimneys, and those chimneys weren't swept, and so he got a lot of soot on his skin. The only disadvantage of that excuse, that thing, is that a lot of Black Piet did have red lips and big golden earrings, and you cannot like small children do not notice that, but when you get older, it is a stereotype. So yeah, that was a thing that we had to really get used to. Yeah, especially people my age, because we were raised with the notion that Pete was black. And now Pete has like some stripes on his face. It's just, you cannot really get a proper makeup anymore for our black Pete. All the advertisements have turned into like Pete, not black Pete. A lot of things changed. I think it's very cute. I like it, and I hope when I have had this as a print that it will be even better. That was it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and we will be back. My little jellyfish, thank you so much. If you are into the holiday of Sinterklaas, if you want to have something Sinterklaas related, I will put this print up on my imprint, so the link is in the description. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
Let us follow the starlight and float into the next day. Let's end this now in the night and find our own special way. Goodbye, my dear, see you next time till we meet again.